I'm Coach Bauer, and I should be coaching basketball right now, and they should let us play because I miss the preparation and the practices. I miss the competition in the games. I miss the camaraderie with the teammates, and I miss watching high school athletes make memories.
Hi, I am Coach Pufall. I should be coaching junior high volleyball right now. We should have had a high school fall volleyball season, but we're not. So I think we should let them play because their teammates need each other. They miss the family camaraderie. I miss them, and they work hard and they deserve to play.
So you guys are seniors at WCHS. What are you missing about playing sports?
I miss the bus rides, all the music jams with everyone screaming lyrics on the bus, or locker room jams.
And Coach Bauer telling us to quiet it down because we're too loud.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The fun of the crowd.
Yeah, and just the fun of the game in general, being able to play with all your teammates and all the girls on the team, and
I'd say just competing against people, going out there and wanting to win.
I miss all the hype in the games. Everybody yelling in the crowd. That was the best.
As an athlete, it's a big part of our identities to just be out there with our guys and create bonds. And like every day getting on that grind, like it turns into a lifestyle. And when you don't have that, it just feels like there's kind of a hole.
I miss the environment and the routine and the motivation it put behind us all.
I miss the fact that we don't get to run out of the locker room anymore to our warm up intro song.
Oh, that was the highest of highs when you run out of the locker room and it's you're way up here, and everyone's yelling.
We get in our huddle and scream.
Yeah.
This may not be everybody else, but I miss practice. If I'm gonna be honest, I do miss practice.
Yeah.
Just going against all the guys, 100%.
Knowing that's the time that you're gonna get better and better in yourself. Yeah.
I worry about people because sports are kind of like our outlet, and without an outlet, we can't really, it's easier to make bad choices when you don't have a good outlet.
Mm-hmm. I want to play because I feel like this is a large aspect of our high school careers and life, kind of, that's just been taken away. We've been looking forward to high school sports all throughout middle school, and now we're only sophomores, but especially for the seniors, it's taken away from them.
The seniors that don't get the chance to, some of them aren't going to be playing these sports in college, and this is their last chance to be able to play with their teammates. And most people that play sports, they really enjoy it, and it's, like Elena said, it's our outlet to just let everything out and just enjoy what we're doing.
I would describe the student body as distance, not only just literally, but I feel like we don't talk to each other anymore. Everybody's silent. I mean, we kind of do in passing in the hallways, but also class periods. Just thinking about before class, we'd be talking for all the way up to it, and now we just sit there in complete silence and stare at each other.
I think our student body has little to no school spirit right now, just because we can't have assemblies and there's no games to go to and stuff like that.
Yeah, I just say the overall emotion, we're very, very down. It's nothing like a normal year of high school. We just all kind of seem very, very sad. Because every coach tells us, every coach teacher, to keep our heads up and that it's going to get better, but we're still waiting for it to get better.
I miss having the environment with my friends on and off the court, because seeing them in the halls and hyping each other up, and past nights, just having that good connection with everyone.
It was my senior year. I wanted a senior night, and I wanted it for everybody else. And I wanted to be on our home court one last time.
I hardly get through the school day anymore without falling asleep in class, and I wait till the last minute to get my work done because I have no motivation without sports.
What's the hardest part about not having the routine of practice?
Unmotivated. No motivation whatsoever, because when you're in sports, you want to focus on school and you want to do good because you have a purpose to get good grades. But when you have nothing to look forward to after school, you just go get through the day and go home.
Nothing to do. Unmotivated, pretty much.
Not being able to play has given the athletes the mindset to not try in school anymore. And it's given us less motivation not being able to get out on the court with our teammates.
Yeah, it's hard to hold yourself accountable from going to everyday routine to all of a sudden nothing.
I think one of the biggest things is even just our health, just because of the fact that we're kind of used to always having a practice, always doing lifts, and now it's to the point where I'm running down the court once in my own type of practice and I'm out of breath because I'm not used to moving at all because I'm sitting at home all day. So I think that's one of the biggest things.
Yeah, even the fact that we've all had the general same routine since the 6th grade, and now it's senior year and we have absolutely nothing going on besides the individual workouts and the occasional lifts.
I'd say also just watching people in school, you could see people not working as hard because they don't have to.
When you don't have something to work towards, you don't work towards it. So you just sit down and do nothing.
Would you guys say that you see a higher rate of like depressive kind of attitudes and teammates?
Going through the motions.
A lot of heads down. There's not as much excitement in school.
Yeah. Like even with my own teammates, like so if you like start talking about like these things that we have to do, they pretty much just give you like, what's the point?
Kind of angry. I'm gonna be honest, I'm kind of angry. I just want to play.
We just have this feeling of hopelessness, like it's not gonna happen. We're not getting any answers. Like
anger, and then sadness. First it comes anger. It's just straight denial. Like, oh, I'm sure we'll have a season, and then it gets pushed back, and pushed back. Then you get angry because you actually want to do something, and then you get sad because you realize that it's not gonna happen.
Just doubtful, like they're pushing it back because they know they don't want us to play. That's where all of our heads are going. And then even as basketball season, they're just cutting it down even more. You just get that realization that maybe it's just going to happen with football too, and then basketball and track and all that stuff. And they're just going to keep cutting it down.
You no longer get like that happiness buzz that you get like after you make a basket or do something good, or everyone's cheering for you. So it's just like you sit at home and sulk and like think about all that used to be.
But he's just in a funk right now.
Yeah, and I kind of, like Brendan said, I'm kind of angry because knowing that other people are playing right now and other people are having the opportunity to do what we want to do and what we could do, that is what angers me the most.
Seeing all the other states, like probably about 45 out of 50 of them play sports, is very disheartening, especially because Indiana is like 10 minutes away from us, so we go over there and watch sports games, especially football games, and then it just feels like normal. And then you go home and you don't get that normal. So it's very frustrating to see that it's going perfectly fine about 10 miles away from us, but here we're stuck with nothing.
Not getting anything. We're not getting dances. We're not getting the football games. We're not getting the bus rides with our teammates. Like the grades in this school, like wanting to go to college and them having to look at our transcripts and seeing our senior year and how poor our grades are just from having to do in school days, online school, in school days, online school, missing days, some of us being in quarantine. Like it sucks. Like we have nothing to look forward to because we can't have a dance. We can't look forward to, oh, I gotta be here at school, have my attendance for my dance, or I gotta get ready to figure out the theme for the football game for tonight. We gotta know what time to leave after volleyball practice to be able to go to the football game. We gotta go to McDonald's after the basketball game with all the basketball guys and the cheerleaders and the fans and just sit in McDonald's for hours just talking about what happened in the game. Like we get none of that at all, and it sucks.
Sports, especially in high school, is a big reason why a lot of kids get up in the morning and go to school and, want to grow up and pass high school. It's something that gives us an escape, I think, from, you know, the troubles at home or the troubles in the classroom. You know, it's something that inspires us to, you know, stay eligible. And, you know, the biggest thing too is that it just lets us have fun. This is our last chance to, you know, be kids before we can't. And a lot of us won't get to play sports or do anything like that after high school. I know I won't.
It sucks thinking about all the hard work everybody's put in their 4 years as a senior, and then that just all goes to waste. Unless you're going to play college sports, which most of us can't because there's no film on it.
Yeah. Last year, when my mom was sick, I was so thankful for volleyball. Without sports, I don't go to sleep early, and sometimes I forget to eat because I don't need my energy for practice or games like usual.
I'd say just please listen. Listen to what we're saying, listen to what all the other schools in Illinois are saying, and also please respond.
In one word, I'm going to start with Natalie. If you could sum up your senior year, what would you say?
Oh, you can't curse on here, can we?
One word. I don't know if you can describe it in one word.
I can.
Okay.
Depressing.
Oh.
Yeah. I think I took the best one.
I think so too.
Yeah.
Do you want to say anything else?